Hello and welcome to the JurassicWorld.org podcast. This is episode 14. It's been a while. I'm joined with Chris and Asees. Hey guys.
Hey.
Hello.
It's been too long.
I know, it's kind of like a class reunion.
It is. When was the last one? February. Oh my god.
Fuck off. That's like 2 months ago.
Yeah, it was 13th of February.
Oh. We
What
messed
are we doing
up.
with our lives?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't
Because, I mean, obviously none of us do anything outside of this podcast.
Nope,
so
just
what,
the podcast.
what have we been doing?
We've been sleeping. We slept for a little bit.
Yeah.
We put ourselves in the cryo sleep to get closer to Jurassic World.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
in
if that
time.
existed, I'd be in there right now.
And then we just accidentally woke up too early and we're just like, God damn it.
Another 48 days or whatever it is. What is it now?
I don't know.
It's like something like
48 days.
That sounds
It's so far away.
That sounds,
Yeah, but it sounds really
that
close.
sounds long. I was gonna say that sounds longer than what it is. Like it's gonna be
Really?
here in like no time.
I don't
Yeah.
know, man.
I have a feeling the film's finished, man, as well. Like,
No.
if I know, I think it's finished. I don't know if you saw
That's not.
they bumped up the English release to June 11th.
Really?
Yeah.
But you've got.
It was never June 11th. It was June 12th, and they've bumped it up.
But you've got to figure. I
possibly-
mean, they had to be ready for June 11th in the United States as well, because that's when they actually like. If it's June 12th, they release June 11th. At like 5 p.m. or something in the US.
I don't know. I get the impression these clips that they're releasing, like that, the latest trailer, it looked done, man. Like other than a couple of things, like genuine, like the majority just needs a little bit of polish, but it was like.
Oh, I mean, it's 90%, it's 99% there, but I mean, it's definitely not done. Like, there's probably still some fine tweaking going on. Especially in CG-heavy films like this, they're going to be rendering up until the last possible day. Like,
Up
you know...
until
And hopefully that
last moment,
stupid
yeah.
blue tint goes away and gives us something more natural.
I mean,
I can't deal with that shit
Asees,
still.
add that to the list of topics, man.
You'll
Done.
find...
Well, we'll bring it up later. So apologies it's been so long. Obviously, we're sponsored by Jurassic Fan Gear. Go to JurassicFangear.com and you can get some amazing fan gear from there. They're official sponsor of the podcast, as well as Famous IDs, who now offer a 20% discount to all of our readers. So you can go and get yourself a Jurassic World, Jurassic Park ID card, which I got some myself. They're actually really, really cool.
Oh, is it
And
cool?
It is really cool, man. Guys, you get a free one.
Yeah, I know. I'm just not very photogenic. I just haven't found a picture I like.
But I just use the picture that we've been using. You know, when we post, when you can get an ID
Oh,
card
yeah,
on
yeah.
Masrani
That
or
super
whatever.
generic poster, a picture of us now? It's, yeah.
Yeah,
but I just
use
look,
that, man.
I
That's
just
all
look
I
sad
use.
and scared in all my pictures.
Yeah, I don't photograph well, but whatever, man. I got a free ID card out of it. Like, they're really good guys. The guy from there, whom I have forgotten his name,
Wow.
even though we email all the time.
Brian?
I'm never going to get it as well.
Elliot.
So many damn emails.
Jeffrey?
It's... Keep going, man.
Sam?
There it is, Simon, man. It's Simon.
Oh!
Simon Masrani.
Simon was right. No, he's a dude, seriously, and he's offering you guys all 20% discount. All you got to go is go to their website and just use JW.org as your coupon code at checkout, and there you go. You get yourself a discount coupon code. So yeah, we are back, episode 14, and the first thing we're going to talk about is our contest that we ran.
Yeah, it was a contest.
It was a contest, correct.
And moving on.
Okay, yeah. Anyways, so the
It was a really fun contest to run. It was something I've wanted to do for a very long time. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's something we've talked about on previous episodes of the podcast. Basically, you got to design your own Jurassic World video game and design the cover and the artwork for it and send us a synopsis. We had, Jesus, how many entries was it? 70, 80?
I thought it was in the 80s.
Entries, here we go.
We'll say a lot.
73, man. 73 fantastic entries. Genuinely, some amazing. In fact, all of them were amazing.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. It was really hard to pick just 3 winners. Like, and that is genuine. It was really hard to pick in this situation.
Yeah, we talked for a long time, like trying to figure out who was the winner. But I think there were some really amazing ones out there, and obviously we chose Tuna as the winner, as first place. If you guys have seen his, you'll find it on our website. It's Jurassic World Beyond the Wall, which I mean, first off, like, it looks like a game that you would find on the shelf in a store, but obviously we weren't just going for the ones that look amazing. The story, the concept is fantastic. Like, it's a part of the movie that probably won't be explored too heavily in the film itself. So it's just like, for a game, it's perfect. It's called Beyond the Wall. What did you guys think of that one?
You know what, number one as well. So yeah.
Yeah, no, it was. I really, really like the concept of this game. It seemed like a game that would actually work pretty well and be a hell of a lot of fun to play. On top of that, just the chance to like kind of explore Nublar and see all these different settings and scenarios, and the promise of that concept sounds great. And then plus the screenshots that he provided on the back just kind of brought it to life. Like, you see like the visitor center, the innovation center in the screenshot with one of the Velociraptors. I'm like, that's so cool. And you've got like the monorail going by, and then some like construction to the right. I'm like, it makes it look so real. Yeah. Like, I want to go there. So
yeah, he did all this himself, and I think that like it wasn't just like he used images online. He made all these images. He made those characters. He made the, you've got the Rex on the front, the Indominus to the right. It just looks amazing. It genuinely is just it's put together well, really, really well, and it's just a great concept. It's the kind of game that I really want to play, to be fair. And that's that was the point of the competition. It's like, what do you want to play as a fan? What's the game you want to play? And I think the funniest thing is, as well, so many people comment, like on Twitter and on the article and stuff, like, when can we buy this game and stuff? Like,
yeah.
But some of them are genuine. Like, I've had a few emails where they're like, I saw this game on the front page, and is it real? And like, can we buy it? And it's like, unfortunately,
that's a good impression. That's a good impression of the readers. I like that.
No,
can we buy it? I want to buy it.
Can we buy it? I want it. No, but like,
give it to me now.
You know what? You get some people that genuinely think it's real, and like, that's why it won, because it's so good. And I wish it was real.
Yeah, no, it was. It makes me sad. I want it now. I want it in my hands right now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go cry about it.
We had second place. We had Jurassic World Paradise.
Yeah, that one was a really, really cool piece of art, and story concept, and like we said, it's kind of like Dead Island meets Jurassic World.
That's what the cover looks like.
And even like the concept basically sounds like the same thing. Like a quiet cruise turns into a horrible nightmare when your yacht beaches on a tropical island close to Costa Rica. Soon, you and other survivors discover the terror that lurks in the jungles of paradise. Are you ready to enter Jurassic World? So, like, to me, this sounds like somehow somebody was like on a private yacht, and they end up like in the restricted zone. So like, while like on the other half of the island, like there's a park and everyone's happy, like you're just being chased around by like wild dinosaurs in the restricted zone. It's like, oh god, they're everywhere.
That's what it sounds like, man. But again, this is like, it's not just like a cool concept. It's a concept that I can see happening. Like, it's something that you can see a video game doing this, maybe as like a tie-in or something. I don't know. It's like, it seems pretty plausible. Who's the actor on the front? Who is that guy?
I have no clue.
It's actually me, guys. Sorry, it's my white alter ego.
Okay.
You know what?
Sam Jackson. Nope, never mind. That didn't.
Fuck it. So, you know.
No, but I loved how it's the same as kind of the previous one. The images, like, I'm pretty sure he made the gate, the fence beacons there. I'm pretty sure he made that. It rendered that himself. Stuff like that. It's just like, kind of looks real. Also, is the website real? jwparadise.com. Please be real. Oh, it's not real.
That would be amazing if he just like had a video game, like set like a video game website set up. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, and third place.
Yeah. So third place.
I like this one because it had the
six Triceratops.
The retrieve the park from mercenaries. That's kind of like a dream scenario for me. Like, bad guys come over, take over the park. You got to fight for it, and take it back. I like that a lot. So.
Yeah, I think that's a cool concept.
It had a few typos on it, but the overall concept was pretty cool. I like the idea of fighting mercenaries and pirates and, like, stopping animal testing and, exploring the surrounding islands. It seems like there was a really cool concept in there, and it had some pretty cool composition on the cover art, even if it was using images that already existed for the most part. I think it presented itself pretty nicely. typos aside.
Yeah, it was a nice concept, and it felt like a very full game. Like Remy had obviously fleshed it out quite a lot, his concept. But there were some amazing runner-ups. If you can see the runners-up, if you go jurassicworld.org/runners-up.php, you can see all the runners-up there. And
go look,
like,
because
all of them, every single runner-up, every single one.
Every single one.
Wow.
Yeah, every single entry is there.
Honestly, you were all amazing, but there are a few that we really want to point out. Like, we can just scroll down, like Chaos Theory, amazing graphics on that one. Like, I really like the the front cover, especially on that one. It just looked very professional. Encounter, the one below.
Oh yeah, really, I like the minimalistic approach to that one, especially.
Yeah, that one was nice. Mainland as well. These were all in my personal runner-ups. Mainland was cool. I think I just loved the front cover. Like the cityscape. I don't know why, even though I don't really want a Jurassic film in a city, I always like seeing that kind of idea.
It's always an interesting concept. I think it would be, if you're going to explore that concept, explore it in a video game. I don't really want to see it in the movie, but explore it in a video game. If there were some also wild environments as well, I think it could be interesting, if it was done right. Yeah,
no, I really like that one. I'm scrolling down the list. They're all fantastic. Let's see, another one that perked out. Oh, Jurassic Apocalypse had a really nice front cover.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It reminds me of
the novel.
It reminds me of like late '90s, early 2000s PC video game art, like with a Jurassic Park spin. Like, it kind of has that like dark and dreary vibe.
Yeah, it did look like that. There were some incredible hand-drawn ones as well.
Oh, yeah, there were some really, really nice... Oh, the one with Mr. DNA, and it just says Jurassic Park on it, and it's got the DNA strand going down. I love how minimalistic the front cover is.
Dude, yeah, that's really nice.
That honestly looks like that should be a alternate front cover for like a Jurassic Park Blu-ray, to be perfectly honest with you.
Or a cool, slick-looking tattoo.
Yes!
Well, I've got a... the mousepad I'm using is it's literally that. It's blue, and it's got Mr. DNA, and it's just got Jurassic Park written under it. It's so simple, but it's so nice to look at. I'll send you guys a picture in the chat.
Yep.
Oh, and then there's Roaring Jurassic Park Free. I don't... Oh, Jurassic Park Roaring Free. There we go. The, I like that. The hand-drawn one.
Yeah, that one is really nice, actually.
I actually really like the way that they popped open the gate, like, presented the title like that. That one was by Alexi, I think.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry, I'm scrolling down. There's 73, so it's hard to go through.
Yeah.
Oh, Flows. Did you see Flows?
Who? What? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the one with the John Hammond statue.
Yeah.
With the Indominus script in it. That one was a really, really cool. That's just got a really cool cover.
Yeah, I really like that one. It's just using the Hammond statue like that, covering it in like moss, and having the Indominus sort of clawing around it. It's just really funky. Just like, again, classic video game.
And then Jurassic Park: The Survivors by Georgina.
I really like that one as well. I love the idea of like looking down on a beach wreck, like from higher ground sort of thing. I've always liked that idea. Jurassic Karaoke was hilarious.
Yes, that's my fucking favorite one. Oh my god, I laughed so hard.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Oh, we should send that Jurassic Karaoke to Chris Pratt. I think that he would appreciate that. That cover art is just killing me.
It's so funny. And
that was my favorite one. I fucking love it.
Did you see the microphone is like the Barbasol canister?
Yes.
It's so good. As we go down, the pools just below that, actually, pools is a really cool one.
Yeah. I love the all the work that was done to hand draw some of these.
Yeah, they really put effort in, man. Jurassic World Rangers down there.
Yeah.
Operation Genesis 2, that was a cool one. Return to the Isle.
Site B, 1989.
Oh, dude, Site B was in my runners-up. It's not your conventional cover art. I friggin' love it, man. That shot of the person just standing there with his arms down in a puddle of blood, looking into a forest that's obviously illuminated by car lights or something. That's creepy as hell, man. I'm so in. I want to play that. It's like Trespasser.
Could you imagine an alternate world where Trespasser was actually a good game?
Well, it was a good game.
It was a good game in concept.
As hell.
It just didn't play right. It was a bit of a mess. It was fun. I had a lot of fun.
I really like the game.
Yeah, so do I, for some reason. I don't know why.
It's like one of those games that are like, oh, this game's a mess, but I love it.
It's because we haven't had anything
like
that in a very long time. Jurassic Park Survivor was good. The cover for that one by David. I really like that one. That looked pretty professional as well. They had a wraparound sort of.
Yeah. That one was really cool. Just that Jurassic Park one where there's the raw cover of like the logo in red. That one's a pretty cool looking cover.
I'm literally looking at that one now by Horatio.
And then
cool name.
Jurassic World Origins basically seems like a game that would come out right now because of its usage of the key art, since that's like literally on everything.
Yeah,
I thought that was cool.
Yeah, that is nice. Escape from Jurassic Park by Mike. Amazing.
Jurassic Park K9 Troodon. It's got a very interesting cover. I like it.
Wow.
Oh, and there's somebody's got to talk about Tim's.
Wait, is that the one that I love? Yes, Jurassic Park Snap. Oh my god, I will buy this game if this comes out, and plus I just love the cover. It's no secret that I love Pokemon Snap and want a Jurassic Park game in that. This one was one of my favorites, and I had a lot of favorites, but Jurassic Park Snap, it is great.
It looks like professional as well. Again, you could see that on a shelf.
Yes,
like I think so. Yeah, I mean, you can go down the list. Goat Simulator, Jurassic Park Edition.
Yes, and then there's another Jurassic Snap. I thought that was really cool. Creation Lab. There's another hand-drawn one from Julian. It's pretty cool.
Oh, Justin's Rock Band.
Yes.
Again, a really funny concept.
Oh, there's Jurassic Squad from Manuel.
Yeah, that one was really good as well. That was in my runners-up. Most of them were in my runners-up. It was really hard to decide.
Yeah,
they're
basically
all
70 or so were in your runners-up, right?
Yeah. I
Creation
really
Lab.
like this one, and I really like that one.
Yeah, like we were like, yeah, we like all of them. So no, yeah, it wasn't the easiest thing to do, to be honest.
Yeah, no, but they were all amazing, and it was really, really cool judging them all. And we thank you. Yeah, all your stuff has been sent out. I sent the poster last week, so probably should be arriving now. T-shirts were sent out, so thank you to Mark at Fifth Son for getting involved with the contest. He actually approached us and said, we've got some T-shirts we want to give away, and Jurassic Fan Gear as well. Thank you so much for. Yeah, it was a fantastic competition. It really was.
Yeah, but speaking of video games, it's time to talk
about
the
Pachyrhinosaurus.
Lego game.
Oh yeah, it's definitely Lego game time.
That game feels like kind of like a fan game, kind of. You know what I'm saying? In a way.
Well, they just posted another very short clip.
Oh, did they?
The gal on their Facebook, the Gallimimus. It's really, really short.
Oh, is it different than the one that's in the trailer?
Hang on, this is 28 seconds, but it's the same thing played over and over. Yeah, it's just them flocking from the Gallimimus. No, it's. I really first, like, obviously the game's going to be amazing. My personal thing about it is that they're not just doing Jurassic World; they're doing all 4 movies. Yeah. That's insane. I never realized I wanted to play a game based on JP3 until now.
Yep, there you go. It's coming.
Yeah, I honestly, when we found out they were doing a Lego video game for Jurassic World, I knew it would at least have Jurassic Park in it. I never thought that we would get all 4 of them.
Yeah, genuinely, you can't beat that.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm really excited. I love the fact that you're going to be able to explore the open world of Nublar and Sorna. It's going to be really, really exciting. So, I mean, you start the game out on Nublar, and then when you come back to Nublar after spending 2 segments on Sorna, it's going to be like a completely different Nublar. You got to figure, because it's going to be like the new park is going to be there when you're exploring it all. Like, I'm wondering if you'll be able to like go into like different areas like Main Street and everything along those lines, because that would totally fit the line of the Marvel games, because you can explore like New York and like just talk to civilians and pick up like side missions and like do a bunch of stuff like while everything's like happy when you're not in mission.
I want to go through JP3's Sauna.
What?
Like I just want to walk around on Sauna.
I mean,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I wouldn't mind going through the Lost World Sorna. JP3 Sorna was a little bit of an uglier Sorna.
No, it was, but I just want.
It was a sexy Sorna. How dare you?
Do with it, like.
Oh, I forgot you love JP3 Asees.
Always. It's better than the first movie.
Sorry, I've got a Jack Russell.
Oh, come on!
I'm kidding.
Oh,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Can't even.
I've got a
Calm
Jack
down,
Russell
listeners. I'm kidding.
me. Oh,
Frig, the listeners go hard on like the hate when I say I like Jurassic Park 3. It's nuts. So that's
lot
just
of
for you
people
guys.
don't
I love
like
Jurassic
it.
Park 3.
Can you guys
No, but
hear
the Lego
this, Jack
game.
Russell?
The Lego game looks amazing, and I think it's available in May. Am I right?
No, June. June.
Yeah.
Like,
Are you sure?
Yeah, like 2 days before. I think it's June 10th.
Okay, cool. I can't wait. But you know what? Lego game looks amazing, but I'm still holding out for Beyond the Wall, like an actual. What would you call it?
Have you
not live action, non-Lego Jurassic Park?
Well, have you played the recent Lego games?
No, and I'm really excited for it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, because they have changed
like
the formula up a little bit. Like when we first found their Lego was doing a game, I had only played like the old Lego Star Wars and Indiana Jones games. But recently on an Xbox Live Games with Gold sale, they had a Lego Marvel something
superheroes.
Yeah, like for like $5. It was like $5. So like my friend Ransom and I have just been playing through it. I'm like, oh, this will be fun. I mean, given I guess we're not gonna have any characters that can fly. Oh, you know what? You can play as a dinosaur in a Lego game, so maybe we'll be able to play as like pteranodons. So
maybe.
Yeah, I mean, all I know is it's going to be a lot of fun. Like the open world aspect has me really excited, and the missions have been fun, and the way that I don't know, like I'm just excited to see like what type of areas we get to explore, and like
I'm excited about that.
What's really weird though? It says that there's over like 100 characters you can play as in this game, but I don't even think the Jurassic Park franchise has like 20 characters.
I think they're counting dinosaurs also.
Oh, that's okay.
But you've got to figure that they're also including stuff like Mr. DNA. So like in the first movie alone, you've got like Tim, Lex, Hammond, Gennaro, Grant, Malcolm,
Random Park Worker 1 and 2 and 3 and 4,
and Dr. Harding, since he was the vet. Jerry Harding.
Oh yeah.
Shoot, who else is there?
Wu, I guess.
Yeah, Wu. Anyone with a name in that movie, like Ray Arnold. I mean, shoot, you've got like everybody.
I love like all these names.
Yeah, like if you keep
him and
no, hold on.
Him and her, and yeah, there you go.
Everyone, loads.
Muldoon.
Can't remember any.
I mean, you got Muldoon. Basically,
Yes.
any named character in that movie, and there are more named characters than you realize, even if it's for a short segment. I guarantee you can play as them. And then in the Lost World, there's even more, especially when you consider the team that InGen sent. And
that's a good point, eh? That's a good
Jurassic Park 3 doesn't have very many characters. I don't think...
Not at all.
It has the best characters, though, so that's all that matters. I'm kidding. I'm just pulling the listeners' tails.
And Jurassic World's going to have a lot of people. I think that we'll end up being like, oh, you know what? There are more people even in the character list than we expected.
I think you're right there. Even in that one clip that's been released, it cuts like to 3 different scenes. 3 different. What do you even call it? Because you've got what's going on in the Indominus Rex enclosure, then it cuts to the control room.
And then it cuts to Bryce.
And then it cuts to Bryce, and it's just like this movie's going to be insane.
Cuts to Jurassic World 2015.
Yeah.
Speaking of Jurassic World clips, how about we talk about the trailer and the new clip?
Do we want? I think it's a good idea, Asees. I think it's a very good idea.
Should we hop into that?
Yeah,
I think we should. Go ahead.
Okay. Who?
Asees.
All right, let's rock this. All right, so the trailer came out. It did nothing for me. It didn't make me hyped, or it didn't make me less hyped. But the more I watched it, the more I liked it. Still saying that though, there's still some scenes I just don't like the fucking Indominus Rex, the helicopter crash. That takes me out of it. It's all CGI. I hate it.
That scene, to be fair, because they had a lot of practical explosions in the trailer. That scene would have helped if they would have filmed like a real practical explosion. But I mean, otherwise,
but they didn't. They went full fucking CGI. I don't like that shit. It takes me out of the movie. So, thumbs down to that. I didn't like the Raptors running shot. That looked kind of video gamey.
Which one? The one where they're chasing the
vet
vehicle?
No. When they're running through the jungle, it pans up to.
A lot of that comes down to the color correction. There's still some really bad color correction in some of the scenes.
Oh, a lot of it. Yes. Yeah. But the clip.
How cool is it that we're finally seeing raptors sort of in the open by themselves, sprinting? Like,
honestly, I hope we get to see some of that during the daytime. I love just seeing the raptors in the light, like watch them run through the forest at night. It's pretty cool, but they're kind of obscured. So I really want to see them just like opening up like in the daytime on like the plains hunting triceratops. I don't know. I just want to see the raptors really like revealed nicely, which I think we will, because I mean even in that scene when Owen is holding off the raptors, like training them or whatnot, we.
Well, you know what that scene.
Yeah.
What in
So
that scene, right?
should we hop into Cinemacon like instead?
Well, I think because did you read the actual articles
Yeah.
about that scene and what they showed?
Yeah.
Yep.
And we can talk about it on the podcast. So all we'll say is, guys, there's going to be spoilers coming up. Skip ahead 10 minutes or whatever.
Well, probably longer than 10 minutes, but
yeah, okay. So that scene in the trailers is obviously coming across as Chris Pratt training, but we all keep mentioning in our analysis, we kept mentioning how like he looks so scared and like he's got tears in his eyes, kind of thing. Like it's an emotional, it's a tense scene. It's because he's saving another Jurassic World worker who's about to get eaten by these raptors, and Chris Pratt jumped in and is like, calm down, calm down, girls, kind of thing.
Let's back up a pinch. So, CinemaCon, it just ended last night, I believe. It's a big kind of thing for press and movie theater exhibitors. It's in Las Vegas, and all the big movie theater companies go there and they show off like their new movies and everything like that. And Universal had their panel last night, and they ended their panel with basically an extended version of the new Jurassic World trailer. And by extended version, it was basically, instead of it being like a fleeting clip of each scene, some parts were actually like the full scene, and then it like would segue into like the rest of the trailer, and then another full scene based around a certain clip. So it opened up, and spoilers ahead, it opened up basically, they said, with just like there was like a jungle, and you see what looks like a wild pig just like charging through the jungle. And everyone was like, "Oh, what the hell's going on?" And then apparently you see like a Jurassic World worker run along a catwalk above, saying like, "Oh, there's an animal on the loose," and he tries to like snare the pig, and the momentum of the pig apparently whips him off the catwalk, and he falls down, and then like raptors converge on him. And
that's kind of scary.
That's when Owen kind of jumps in.
That's how the scene opens, with a wild pig running through the forest. And all the comments were like, "Well, that was odd, but really awesome. Like it went into a really cool place," kind of thing.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? I wonder if that's how the movie opens.
No. It's how the scene opens.
No, I know, but I wonder if that is how the movie opens. Each movie.
No, I doubt it.
I mean,
bury the hatchling.
Oh yeah, bury the hat. Yeah, that's gonna be very interesting to see what that is.
I'm afraid that they showed all the action sequences at this point, minus the T-Rex.
No,
really?
No, there's no way they showed all the action sequences. Like
no, they as Chris, I mean, I know he's promoting the movie, but Chris Pratt said this is literally just the tip of what happens in the movie. Yeah, so all the impressions from CinemaCon were very positive. It seemed like everybody, even Collider Frosty, what's his real name? Stephen
Weintraub. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, he was basically saying how he nothing really impressed him up until he saw the sizzle reel that he saw at CinemaCon.
Yeah, the overall basically what a lot of people said is the stuff they showed at CinemaCon looked like a Jurassic Park movie, especially compared to like what they've been putting out. They're like, it looked a lot more like a Jurassic Park movie, and they're like, also there's no way you're getting this in the trailers because apparently it was all a little too bloody and too gory and too deathy to be passed for a trailer. So, I mean, I'm not exactly sure how far along they go along, how much gore they have, but some of the scene descriptions were really interesting, like what the Indominus Rex does to that one construction worker.
Yeah, dude, I like that.
That was in the clip, wasn't it?
No. So
he gets out the chubby guy is running out.
Can we talk about that part real quick?
Yeah.
I don't.
Let's talk about the clip, man. That clip is insane.
Okay, but I want to jump straight to that part real quick. I don't like the way they made him look comedic the way he was running. Like
the fat guy? Or
Chris
Pratt?
It's neckery, man. It just works, though.
I don't know.
A bad thing.
But the problem is, it doesn't work for me unless it turns out we get a lot of his like a decent taste of his character beforehand. Because if he's just like a random guy that they're trying to go like, oh, he's like the chubby guy who can't handle himself in the situation. That humor doesn't have any place in a Jurassic Park movie, in my opinion. Now, the type of humor that does have a place is like kind of like the control room, like the dark humor, like of the control room, where Jake Johnson's character is just like looking way out of his league. Like, I'm okay with that.
Even in that scene, he was brilliant. You could just tell he's going to bring a really cool kind of element to this film.
Yeah, those three together in the control room, I expect great things from those guys.
No, but I love that clip. That clip was really, really great. What I'm surprised about is how quickly the Indominus Rex breakout scene apparently progresses. Like, it's not the Jurassic Park T-Rex breakout. It is just basically like, it happens pretty fast. It's not necessarily a build-up, so it wastes no time, essentially.
And the way the scene builds and the way that it's cut together, because in the trailers it was really cool, but together as a scene, it really felt Jurassic Park to me.
I love the cutaway. Although the music's probably temp, because they were still mixing yesterday morning.
Yeah. But like either way, it just fits the whole scene.
Yeah,
because we've seen that scene so many times in the trailers, and it gets a bit. It's like the mosasaur scene for us just gets a bit. Okay, we've seen that now. What's new? But when you actually give the scene a bit of context and you play it through together, it was amazing.
Yeah, no, and I really like the cutaway. So like when the Indominus grabs that first worker, and like you see it whip him up, it cuts the control room, and you just hear the worker like scream, and you see like this like horrible like ripping noise, and you're just like, oh, and like you just see their faces.
I wasn't expecting that, honestly. That's really good. I'm really happy with that.
And then it cuts back, and it cuts back to the Indominus, and it's no longer moving. You see it basically rip the worker in half. Although it's
I have a feeling that's the
animatronic. That's for sure the animatronic. Did you get the GIF I sent you?
Well, I did those screen caps.
It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell I mean, it's pretty easy to tell in the screen caps, but it's also kind of hard to tell in the screen caps. If you like, do you know what I mean?
No, you just contradicted yourself.
To me, I think
it's easy, but it's hard.
To me, it's kind of obvious, but there's only a frame or two that is super clear. So
that's the screen grabs I got. Like,
here, I'm gonna send you the GIF right now, and we could link to this GIF, because if people want to make the judgment call themselves, I think that.
Okay.
Hold on.
But as soon as I saw the scene, I remember discussing it with you guys. I was like, "That's the animatronic." Like,
wait, so they had that thing out in Hawaii?
This cutaway, this part right here, the animatronic might be a cut to Louisiana, because they could have easily done some camera trickery with two different plates. The reason why I think it's animatronic, other than the fact it looks like it, the Indominus Rex doesn't stop moving in any of the scenes except for this one. In this one, it suddenly stops moving, so it's stationary. And what I mean by moving is it's not running forward anymore. It's stationary. It's just basically all head and arm movement. The arms are probably CG, but you've got it basically ripping the guy in half. The lighting's... It's real. It's like it's a practical lit piece, and it's obscured by the foliage. I mean, every single thing about so that is... It screams a practical shot, because they basically went out of their way to shoot it like a practical shot. The fact that it's not charging forward anymore is what really gives it away. And that means that we're going to probably have some really cool scenes with a practical Indominus Rex head. I don't know why they're not showing that they used more practical effects. I mean, hopefully they use it in ways that they're less obscured later on, because, I mean, everyone loves a good practical effect. But, I mean, they are in there. They did build an Indominus Rex. It's very clear now, especially from that GIF.
Also, the raptor head in the trailer, right? That might be CGI once he jumps on the guy.
Yeah, it's like the last frame or two.
If you watch our breakdown video, you'll see me and Chris freeze frame on that point. And that's without a doubt an animatronic head, or at least a puppet head, whatever. They go from CG to animatronic as it jumps on the guy.
Yeah. But I'm just watching this Indominus Rex GIF back and forth, like where it just goes. And I'm like, that's definitely a animatronic puppet type head, and it just looks so good.
It is. It really is. It does look good.
It's interesting.
I love the scene.
Yeah,
I love the scene. And I've said this to you. I've said this in chat to you guys. I have a feeling MTV and Ellen show got the wrong scene. Like they got the wrong scene, because that scene of Chris Pratt and Bryce like chatting, and the one that Joss Whedon really doesn't like. That's Ellen appropriate.
Yeah, no.
Whereas
this one
makes sense.
Yeah, because that one was...
MTV should have shown this clip.
I guess they wanted a longer clip, MTV. And I guess there was really no way to do this one without it getting a little too spoily. Spoil. Oh my god!
Get it out.
Yeah, no, I'm done. I'm done. I'm just getting up there. It would spoil a little too much though, if they backed it up a bit more, or if they went forward a bit more. So I guess they just really couldn't turn this clip into a 1.5-minute long clip for MTV. So
I guess not. Yeah.
It just kind of felt wrong. MTV having this kind of daytime.
Honestly, that clip with the pig and Owen with the Raptors, that would have been
I want to see
cool.
that.
That would have probably been a cool MTV clip. Well, I mean, today's Friday.
Wait a second.
There might be a new clip on Jimmy
Fallon
tonight. So,
fuck! Look at that. I'm excited now. I might watch it. I don't care. I'll watch it. Fuck it. I'm watching it.
I mean,
well, Jimmy Fallon is in the movie, so
yeah, that'd be really funny if he's like, "All right, let's see a clip from Jurassic World." And he's just like, "You know,
his death.
That voice, that sounds like me." No, he's not in Jurassic World. His voice is in Jurassic World.
Right.
Okay.
Like a tour guide thing, right?
Yeah, he's the new tour guide voice.
Spared no expense. Like, I mean, it makes sense though. Jimmy Fallon, he's one of the top now, isn't he?
I love Jimmy Fallon. He's so funny.
Yeah, I do as well. He is good.
I just can't imagine like touring like an island full of dinosaurs and having his voice like inform me about like all the dinosaur facts. Like,
he has to be dropping jokes every now and then. Otherwise, what's the point?
Yeah.
What did they pay him for?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
I mean,
we know there's a song called the Jimmy Fallon Serenade.
Oh, so there is.
So that's probably like just the music that plays when you're just like cruising through.
So, yeah, general impressions from the trailer have been highly positive, and those that weren't sort of sold on the movie beforehand, I think this trailer really did it for them.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people that were like, I'm not seeing this movie in theaters, turn around and go, okay, I'm going to see this movie in theaters. Even if they weren't like completely convinced it's going to be a great movie, they're like, you know what, I'm more interested in it now. I think the trailer really
it's going to be
its
fun
job.
for sure, though. It'll
Yeah.
be a fun time. And what else do you want in a summer movie?
Exactly.
And like, I know, is his name Devin Faraci?
Yeah.
Of Badass Digest. He hasn't really cared for Jurassic World so far, and he's actually kind of really slammed it on multiple occasions. I think yesterday was the first time he kind of like took a bit more of like a critical and open approach to it in his article, where at the end he kind of explained himself and was like a little bit more, I guess, understanding about it. But even he, like, for his insult, and it wasn't necessarily an insult, he said that basically Jurassic World looks like it's going to be the Aliens of the franchise. You know, like the second Alien movie, how it went. The first Alien movie was like a very slow, drawn-out horror movie, and the second Alien was a crazy action movie. Both are fantastic movies. So, I really can't... That's the thing, like, watching Alien and Aliens, I love both of those movies, so if Jurassic World ends up being the Aliens of the franchise, I think that it could be really, really cool.
Yeah, it's like... we all want to see the more aggressive, kind of bloody side of it. And this is like, it's like Jurassic Park on steroids, the whole concept.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, like,
it's Jurassic Park worked.
I mean,
it's been operational for 5 or so years.
it's
insane.
I saw people saying stuff like, "Oh, really? A bazooka on a Jurassic Park? A Jurassic Park movie? Really? There's a guy firing a bazooka?" I'm like, "Did you read the novel Jurassic Park? Because there is a scene where Muldoon is firing rockets at Velociraptors."
Yeah.
And like, I mean, Jurassic, if you read the novels, they go pretty intense. Like, very, very, very intense, actually. Although there's not as many people, it hits hard with the heavy guns, the way that Jurassic World is. So basically,
this movie feels like Jurassic Park novel meets Dino Crisis. That's what it feels like. It doesn't feel like Jurassic Park sequel to me.
No, it feels like a Jurassic Park
sequel. It feels kind of different. I don't know. It hasn't hit me yet.
To me, it feels like exactly what Michael Crichton would write if he wrote Jurassic World about being an open park. You know?
That's true. It does kind of... I get that impression from it.
It really has that vibe about it. I mean, Michael Crichton, if you read him, he usually explores some really, really crazy ideas in his novels. So the idea of, like, working with, like, working alongside raptors, that does sound like something Crichton would explore. And having miniguns on helicopters is definitely something that Crichton would explore. I mean, these are concepts that they all feel very at home to me in a Jurassic Park universe if you take into account both the movies and the books.
But you know what happens when a dinosaur gets shot by a minigun, right?
It gets chewed up and dies. So I'm thinking they don't manage to hit it. The guy's got bad aim.
AKA, diecast, AKA Jada. That was terrible.
This is why you're here. This is why you're here. You can go now, Asees, because
that was fucking rough. So, Chris, you have the fucking figures, don't you?
Yeah, I'm literally... Listen. Can you hear that?
I'm fucking jealous. You know what? I'm going to go after this podcast and go look for them. So.
Okay, well, the problem is they're actually street dated in the system. Like, I had to get a manager to override
you get it.
Well, I just got a manager to override it.
Oh, wait, what?
Well, okay, so they were out on the shelves, so I'm like, well, hey, they're out on the shelves, so you kind of have to sell it. And they're like, yeah, okay. So then they overrid it, and then they pulled the items.
Wait, so they put the item on the shelf, and they weren't selling it, technically? That's so stupid.
No, they put it on the shelf because whoever put it on the shelf wasn't paying attention to the street date on the box. And then it turns out, when you go to bring it up to the register, they're like, it rings up and the register says, hey, this item's street dated. And so I'm like, hey, I came out here for this item. And they're like, okay. And so they got a manager. He overrid it. And then he went and pulled the rest of the items.
Oh, man. How are they? So, yeah,
They look bad. Okay, well, first let's talk about how weird this is. So we found out Jada was doing Jurassic World items a little while back. But, so they still haven't revealed official pictures, and we've even talked to them, like, hey, when can you guys show pictures? And like, not yet, we're waiting for Universal's approval. We eventually found out that the day that they can share pictures is the day the toys come out, May 1st. Jada wasn't allowed to have the toys at Toy Fair via Universal's lack of approval, for whatever reason. So Jada hasn't been able to advertise their items, and now we're finding them in stores before they've even shown them off or announced what the lineup consists of. And that's it. Crazy.
We were in talks. We were in talks with Jada, and they're really, really nice guys. Not about getting things early or anything. It's just that we wanted, because we have a lot of people that come to the website for news. We wanted to put up some banners and show off the Jada toys, because they're going to be really cool. But it's so unfortunate that kind of Toys R Us kind of broke the street date, and now everyone's seen them.
Well, I don't think that's unheard of, to have toys that are coming out in stores in like the backroom shipping docks before you've even shown off a picture. That really comes down to Jada and Universal screwing that up. I mean, I guess it's mainly Universal, because I think Jada would have shown them off otherwise. I mean, that is unheard of. That's not necessarily even Toys R Us's fault. Of course they are going to leak. I'm surprised how many places they leaked, but of course they are going to leak. What did they think?
These things are everywhere now.
What did they think was going to happen? That nobody would share pictures online? Like an employee, even if they didn't sell, an employee would have snapped pictures of them. Of course they were going to leak. I don't know what they thought was going to happen. I don't know what Universal thought was going to happen. I guess Universal's been out of the toy game for so long that they just don't understand it. But, I mean, of course it leaked. Of course it leaked. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand why they're not allowed to show pictures until May 1st. Literally, the day you can go out and buy these in stores will be the day that they're going to show them off. They're
very passionate about this.
That's bizarre to me. I mean, because they're getting screwed over. It's weird. I'm sure they have a reason. It's probably going to be something along the lines that they didn't want. If you noticed, we haven't seen the practical cars in like any of the trailers, really. Like, they kind of are always like sort of hidden and out of sight.
I guess.
I feel like Universal's going to do a thing with like Mercedes like next month, where it's going to show off the cars of Jurassic World. Like, we'll probably officially see them through like official channels, because it's not in any of the production photos or anything like that, like the Mercedes vehicles. So I think that's probably why Universal held off on these. But I mean, it still doesn't make any sense to me.
It makes no sense, man.
Especially if the toys are going to go on sale May 1st. Like, if they're going to go on sale in June, it would make a little bit more sense. Barbasol's following me on Twitter.
Barbasol is following everyone. They're amazing.
They're not following me yet. I fucking love them. Yo, Barbasol, shout out to me, please. Follow me.
Yeah, but
I love you.
I hope they listen to our podcast. That'd be really cool. They obviously don't. But
our number one fans now. Forget Universal.
Yeah, well, Universal have dropped a little bit from listening. I mean, haven't had a like on YouTube from them in a while now. Come on.
They're slacking, man. They've been slacking on us. I don't know why.
I don't know. Universal, we're saying is, hey, give us an invite.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I'm stuck in Canada.
Yeah, we'll see you at the premiere, guys.
Yes, flies to Jack. We'll hang out and do a video podcast or something.
That would be cool.
Oh man, if we could all like hang out and see the movie together, that would be fantastic.
That would be insane. If we did that,
no, let's fucking make it happen. I'm going to UK,
Do you
right?
guys have your passports?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, because I don't have a passport.
Fucking get it, man.
Well, we'll come to Pennsylvania.
No, we would. If you guys would come to the States, we'd go to a more interesting state. Just saying, like I would go to a different state. We would make it worthwhile.
Las Vegas.
No, I would say like.
Can you go to another state without a passport?
Oh yeah. States, I can literally walk into another state. It's good to know.
Oh,
Yeah, it's good to know their laws and everything like that. But yeah, you can travel amongst the states without a passport.
Oh,
cool.
That's pretty interesting. Yeah, one day we'll do a video podcast where we're actually all in the same room. You know, like kind of like the Joe Rogan podcast and stuff. You know how they're all sitting around.
Fuck, could you imagine just bevs and just chit chatting and shooting the shit about Jurassic World and life shit?
We can have all these like props. We can, if we're talking about the Jada items, we can actually have them in there. Which, by the way, to wrap up on these, they're pretty nice looking. They look better in person than I thought. And my biggest complaint is the Mercedes-Benz G-Class 4x4. It's using the wrong logo. It's using the logo that's on the toy packaging, so like the Jurassic World logo that looks like the Jurassic Park logo. And in the movie, it's just a round logo with a T-Rex head inside of it, and then it says for official use. And,
official. I love it.
For official use. For official use. And on the prototype, it actually has the right logo on it, as well as the right color hubcaps.
Yeah.
And it's not, they screwed that up, and that really actually bothers me, especially because these are supposed to be collector's items that are supposed to be accurate.
Guess not.
I don't understand how they messed that one up.
It's not as bad as, Hasbro, though. They fucking forgot the sickle claws on some of the Raptors. That was stupid as shit. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not even that they forgot it, it's that they removed it at some point in time because the prototypes.
Oh yeah, they had it in the prototypes. I wanted to get the Charlie figure so bad. Now it's like I don't want it. I don't want to do it anymore.
I kind of agree with you, Asees. How can you have Raptors
honestly
without sickle claws?
If you're gonna get them, buy them in the individual small packs, because the individual small packs, if you keep them packaged, it covers up the
hides
feet.
The foot.
It hides the feet. Yeah.
Well, then I might get Charlie then. I don't know.
It's just
Charlie.
such a big thing to overlook.
Yeah, no.
Or not overlook, to miss out. I literally
They're
don't
not
understand
Raptors without it. It's so weird. And then, people, for whatever ridiculous reason, started oh, I bet you they removed the sickle claws in the movie. I'm like, guys, unless you're removing every claw and every tooth from the raptor, that literally doesn't make any sense. And on top of that, you've got to understand, it's a movie. So Velociraptors, they need to look cool in the movie. No one in their right mind would remove the sickle claws from the Velociraptors in the movie because it would no longer be as cool.
I don't get it.
And on top of that, it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense.
They gave it to one of the Raptors, not the other three. So I don't understand their logic in that.
Well, no. Well, it's because they're a different class of toy. You do have to the one thing that you've got to realize is Blue is a growler, which is around 8 inches. And
so what? Who cares?
The Titan Raptors, but they're just a different class of they're a different class of toy. So for whatever happened with the Titan scale, the 12-inch scale, whatever caused the sickle claws to get removed, and I'm gonna just take a guess and say they weren't standing on their own with the sickle claw.
Blue doesn't stand properly anyways. The fucking growler. So what's the point?
No, Blue stands fine. I don't know why that other guy said that he doesn't. Yeah, Blue stands perfectly fine.
So you know what I'm talking about. So that's good.
Blue stands fine. I'm just gonna guess that the Titan Raptors weren't standing on their own, and some idiot in Hasbro thought, "Oh, okay, let's fix it by just making all 3 toes on the ground," and then instead of upscaling the toes by a little bit or doing something else on the bottom, and nobody corrected it, nobody caught it because nobody cared about the line.
Well, Universal signed off on it, so thanks for that.
Yeah, that's the thing. Universal probably isn't handling their line the way they should. They're new to this. They put out a thing to Variety back in 2013 basically saying how they stepped out of the toy game in 2001 and they're trying to get back into it again.
But shouldn't Hasbro be helping them? They had so much success with Star Wars and shit. They should know how to... They should handle it for Universal.
Well, Hasbro's cheapened up. If you look at the Jurassic World line and compare it to the Avengers line, I won't lie, we're kind of lucky in a lot of ways.
Oh yeah, that Avengers line looks like shit.
It's awful. People are dissing on the Jurassic World line, and if you're going to compare it to the 2013 line, the Dino Showdowns, I understand. But if you compare it to like Avengers, like the only thing that Hasbro is still doing right is Star Wars, and even Star Wars has seen a major quality drop since like 2 years ago, because they used to be massively articulated and have a ton of detail in the paintwork. Now it's looking, honestly, the paintwork's looking a little bit more Kenner-like now, and the articulation's back to like 4 or 5 points of articulation instead of like 12. So like, other than the Black Series, everything is taking a major hit.
So just a quick one. Just while we were talking about the Raptors, you noticed that you've probably noticed it. Obviously, Delta doesn't have the kind of reptile eye, you know, the slash through the eye, the cat eye.
Yeah.
That the other Raptors have. It's the only one that doesn't. It has the JP3 sauna eye.
Yeah.
And it kind of, the coloring is kind of female
Oh.
raptor from JP3.
No.
What are your
what?
thoughts on
the coloring? The female raptor in JP3 is white. What are you talking about?
Well,
Delta
I'm talking about.
is-
I'm talking about. Imagine if you look at it's got the same sort of maybe not the exact colours, but the kind of the darkness around the eyes and the nose. It's got like the kind of one base colour, which in JP3 was more of a creamy white, and then it's got the very faint. I'm looking at the toy, by the way, the Hasbro toy. It's got the very faint slashes, like tiger stripes on the back, and the kind of JP3 female raptor had that, and it has the dotted eye.
The Raptors have different eyes. The movie ones, like
all
the Sornas have dots.
Yeah, everything.
All the saunas have dots. JP and Jurassic World, they were slit
Oh,
eyes.
dude, that's fucking exciting. I'm gonna speculate
So
about this
what is Delta? Is Delta
Sauna Raptor? From like
a sauna raptor?
Oh,
is Delta
shit.
a different breed?
Honestly,
come on, guys, that's a cool topic.
Oh my god,
Let's
that's
go
so
there.
sick.
Chris, stop shooting it down. Man.
That's fucking
a cool
amazing
concept to discuss.
Yeah,
see, in your render there, it hasn't got the reptile.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
I noticed
shit.
that it doesn't have the reptile on.
Yeah, those Raptors look cool. Also, I don't like I don't know. The dinosaurs look hard. I can't even say what I'm wanting to say. The dinosaur, oh my fuck, never mind.
Okay,
I'm not gonna talk.
okay.
Go on.
So in that image, left to right, it's Echo, Delta, Charlie, Blue.
Yeah.
So Echo's easy to notice because she's like a yellowish brown, and she's got a facial scar going straight down. You see that?
Yeah, I see
going
that.
right down. Delta and Charlie look pretty similar. Charlie's a little bit more green. Both are using green palettes, but Delta's a little bit more like darker and grayed out, and she has the sort of Sorna style eye. While
Is she the animatronic we've seen before?
the animatronics,
the animatronic.
I think that we've seen were Charlie and Blue.
Yay! Charlie has a fucked up nose or snout.
No, I think they all have the same nose. Also, these
No, he has like a damaged up thing, like scarred up.
You have to realize these.
I love how the Raptors have proper identities in this film.
I love the
that's such
names,
a
man. The names are cool.
unexplored kind of like actually they all look different, whereas sort of the ones in previous films are kind of the same.
Yeah.
I think that's a really nice thing that they're doing. So the whole eye, that difference in eye, it's a different breed. Obviously, it's a different raptor. It's a different breed.
I wouldn't say it's a different breed.
Well, what? Of course it is.
I wouldn't even go as far as saying that because it's very possible that it's a different gender. We really don't know exactly.
Oh.
We don't know the rules of the Jurassic World Velociraptors. We only know the rules of the Jurassic Park Velociraptors.
I know, we're speculating.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
The speculation is that it's got the sauna eye.
Unless Delta had, honestly, when it comes down to it, it might have just been a artistic decision. Like, oh, you know what? Why don't we give one of them a different style eye?
No, they'll have an explanation for it, and it'll be a different breed. It'll be something different. Maybe that's the one they want to do.
You mean
this
just like how every
something.
other movie had an explanation for the Raptors?
Yeah.
What do you mean? But this is a movie that's focused. It's got identities. For
This
each
is
raptor.
true,
They're
though.
not
This
gonna-
is true, Chris.
They're not going to give it a different eye and then not explain it. It's going to be something. So my theory is it's either a captured raptor, like a wild raptor that he's trained, or it's a different breed that Wu was like, yeah, let's try a different eye, man. Look at its eye, it's different. Hey, look at this.
I guess the reason why I don't buy it's a different breed, because if you're going to do that, if you're going to go for a JP3 style raptor, why not give it the larger crest on the head and the quills?
That's because fans didn't like that.
But
They'll bitch about it.
Then why even do the eye? Why not do something else then?
There's another reason for the eye. It's not just maybe they didn't capture this raptor from Sauna. There's a reason for the eye.
But we
Definitely.
could just...
It wouldn't be the only
we
one.
can crop it up to genetic variation. They're using...
yeah, a different breed.
Well, no, I wouldn't even say that. I mean, they're cloning all these. It could be the same breed.
Polymorphism, boys. Polymorphism.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and especially now, here's the thing. In reptiles and birds, especially, you see a lot of mutations and variations amongst the species. For whatever
Different
reason...
alleles, boys. Yep.
For whatever reason, this one got an avian eye. They could have all been born from the same batch, but this one could have taken more bird-like traits along the way of the development of the eye. Personally,
that's a perfect explanation. Yeah.
In my opinion, that's what it's going to be. I don't think it'll ever be explained in the movie. I think they'll each have a different personality. They might even say, "Oh, we bred them in different batches," but I don't think we'll ever hear any I don't think it's a subspecies. I mean, what, they probably still use ostrich eggs?
I think Pratt's going to talk about them.
Oh,
I
think so. I don't think...
Man. And be like, because obviously Blue has history. They all have an individual history with him, or with wherever they came from, however long they've been on the island. And that will be something that's explored, and I reckon the eye will be mentioned.
I don't think the eye would be mentioned.
Not the eye, maybe like the specific Delta itself. Like, this guy's different.
Delta might be like, oh, Delta's got the better vision out of all of them. And then if you look, oh, Delta's got a better eye than the rest of them, because the rest of them have...
Yeah, exactly. Just something like that.
Yeah, but I don't think he'll ever go out of his way to be like, and if you notice, Delta's eye is very different. It's a different, like...
No. I didn't mean like there's going to be a whole scene dedicated to it. I just mean like it's something that's going to be... It's not just going to be walked over, because the raptors are a huge part of it.
I mean, I agree. So I think, like, Blue's probably the... Well, I think Pratt is sort of the pack leader, but then Blue is, like, the pack leader. I think Echo is, like, kind of like the bruiser, or, like, as we mentioned in the last one, maybe, like, the Koba of the bunch.
Yes.
Delta might be Honestly, Delta might be more intelligent, or maybe... better.
It's the brains behind the operation.
Yeah, and Charlie's just there to wreck shit.
Charlie's the toy of Charlie makes it look fat. Have you seen like the Hasbro pictures of like each individual raptor? The Charlie figure is like fat.
Oh yeah,
it's really, and it kind of looks a little bit weird. It kind of looks it doesn't really work compared to the others. It looks really lame.
It's the pose. Echo has the best toy.
Blue has the best toy.
No, I mean, Blue basically has the same pose as Echo, but I mean, if you would put a sickle claw on Echo has the best one of the best toy out of the bunch.
Yeah,
and then also, if you notice for the Titan scale Raptors, they're doing a blue toy, and it also doesn't have a sickle claw, but that's because it's a repaint of Echo.
Oh, yeah, it's bad. But Charlie's figure is.
I don't know. I like Charlie's figure.
It's got a really fat tail, and
if you look at,
it's like it's pregnant or something.
Okay, so if you look at this render I sent you, you notice something interesting. Echo, Delta, and Charlie are basically in the same poses as those toys.
Sorry, I'm comparing.
It's not 1-for-1, but it's pretty damn close.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
Like, Echo's like hunched down and roaring.
The mouth.
Like Delta's kind of like hunched up with his arms, kind of just like doing the bunny arms thing. Her arms doing the bunny arms thing. Charlie's sort of looking over her shoulder. Like they all kind of have the same pose that they do in the toys, which is really interesting to me.
That is really interesting. Oh, I guess if Universal has such a tight lip on the marketing as a whole, including Hasbro, then I guess it's just something they wanted us to identify with each different Velociraptor, which I think it is a little bit difficult to, because Charlie and Echo look the same.
I mean, Charlie and Delta, you mean?
Oh, the color of Charlie and Delta are so similar. It's the eye that gives it away.
Yeah, the eye, which honestly, it's probably gonna be harder to spot in the movie, because like I've been going through that trailer, like frame by framing, and it's still really hard to tell Charlie and Delta apart, especially in that lighting. They both just kind of look like green. I'm like, God damn it, which one's which?
All right, I'm back. Yeah,
Chris, it was enough for Hasbro to have the different eye. They've missed out sickle claws, but it was enough for them to paint Delta with a different eye than the other three. So it's an important part. It's not like a huge plot point, but to me,
it's part of the identity. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's going to be something that, of course, is brought up in the film.
Of course, they screwed up Blue's colors. Because if you look at that on the toy, because if you look at that render, Blue's got a black stripe, but if you look in the movie, like, it's a blue stripe.
Hasbro's been all over the place. I don't know.
Those renders aren't exactly accurate, but they're pretty close.
They're good. They are good.
I guess it depends on the lighting. I don't know.
Do you guys think we'll see any of the classic brown raptors in the movie?
I hope that we see wild raptors.
Oh, I really hope so. Yeah. Well, I mean, the restricted zone. There's gotta be raptors.
Yeah, I mean, we know that there's dinosaurs in there because of Masrani Global. Like, it mentions, like, quarantine zones where there's dinosaurs left in the park.
And the game, what's it called? Stupid Jurassic World iPhone game thing mentions it, too. It's like there's wild animals that they haven't captured yet, so there you go.
Those are in the quarantine zones, the restricted zone or whatever. So, I mean, we know that exists. Out of all honesty,
I hope we see a lot of that area.
The only two dinosaurs that I know from Jurassic Park that could actually be like alive would probably be like Velociraptors and Dilophosaurus.
Yeah, and I think that okay. Actually, while you're talking about I'm not as good at as Asees at segues, but you mentioned the other dinosaurs that could still be alive. We know the Tyrannosaurus is back. That scene in the trailer, the Tyrannosaurus scene. Can we just talk about that for a minute?
That was fucking cool. Except for
one of the coolest bits. I think it's my favorite bit.
Yeah, and, I love seeing the T-Rex come back. The scene plays out a little awkward to me.
Why?
Like I don't know if it's the motion or the lighting or something. It's something about it looks a little weird. It doesn't look bad. It just looks a little weird. I don't know. Maybe it's because a scene like that where it's just a T-Rex head. We've never seen a scene like that it wasn't CG. I mean, that it wasn't practical.
I thought it looked cool. Okay. I don't know.
Well, we pointed that out in our analysis. How it's a shame that even that shot was CGI. But I really like the scene.
It's tense.
I love the concept. I love the concept of the scene. I love the exhibit. Like, that is probably one of the coolest looking, like, the concept, like, going through what is decorated to look like a fallen log, and
that is so inventive. Like, that's Jurassic Park right there. Do you reckon that was, like, Rick Carter?
No.
Rick Carter's idea?
No, honestly, I don't think so. Because we
Wait, are we talking about the Rex's feet, or, like, the fucking log thing?
The goats.
Oh.
No, honestly,
I didn't like that scene.
Yeah, but it could have been Rick Carter's concept. Because if you read, like, the making of Jurassic Park and that, it was like, obviously the visitor center was always going to be there, but he was the one who made it look as it was. Yeah. It was his idea for it to also be halfway through construction.
Kind
of thing.
Would be surprised because we know that he only worked on the movie very, very early on. Before.
Yeah, but who knows if this concept.
Well, here's why I don't think it is. Because we know that they filmed the scene well after the rest of the movie. So that means they probably filmed this scene in Hawaii with it looking different. And then it probably didn't work. So then they went and filmed it in like the more.
Yeah, but what if you can't just change out where they were looking? They were obviously always going to be in a log.
No, I don't think so. From the inside, it never had to be a log. True. It never had to be a log. When they had people looking out through a glass and with blue screens and everything like that, it never had to be. It could have been just like a normal like viewing tunnel. I think that they probably changed it. I think they went from them looking like through like a wall into like a small paddock or something along those, like, something Hawaiian based, to something that's a lot more extravagant and interesting looking. I think that probably what they originally filmed was just kind of like a little bit bland and probably looked a lot like the Indominus Rex paddock. That's just my guess, that they probably like, you know what, we could do something a little more exciting with this. So then they...
And they have, because I love the idea of...
They gave it character.
A walkway.
Yeah, they gave it so much...
And it's such a nod to the Lost World.
Yeah. And that's also sort of true to the T-Rex, like the natural environment of the T-Rex.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. I think that's just really, really cool looking. I just love it. It's going to be... Oh, in the Cinemacon footage, they say that you get to see the T-Rex eat the goat. I'm not sure how much you get to see it, but they did mention that you see a T-Rex eat a goat. So I'm wondering...
He's going to eat the
I'm wondering if it's going to be super obscured or what.
Yeah, actually, that's a really interesting point.
Because you can tell...
It's going to be brutal as hell.
Yeah, that would be... Like, oh, let's go watch it eat a goat up close through... Oh, God.
I guess people are desensitized to violence anyway, so whatever.
Nah, I don't know. Not animal violence. Not animal violence.
Well, you had mentioned this on the thing, didn't you? The analysis?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I said the same as Asees. People are desensitized.
Yeah, because I live leak and shit,
Animal violence, yeah, it's bad.
No, I don't think people are desensitized. I think that's the one thing that people aren't desensitized on. at all. But I think that's on purpose, though. I mean, that's meant to kind of show the dark side of the park. I mean, they're feeding the T-Rex live goats. Like, God damn it. Okay, well, we just lost Asees, I think.
There you go. You sound fine. Yeah, I think we've lost Asees. Oh, finally.
Let's just Alright, so now we can get into the gear things. Anyway, so Asees was holding us back there, but...
yeah, it's his love for JP3. Yeah. I think that's what does it.
Yeah, JP3 lover.
I mean, rounding up, that's pretty much all we have to speak about in regards to the latest news. We've missed a bit of news because we've been missing podcasts, but don't worry, guys. We're back to our every 2 weeks or so. As the run-up to the movie, we may get even more frequent with the podcast, but it's been a fun episode. It's been nice chatting with you guys again. It's been too long.
Indeed it has. Indeed it has.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, what?
7 years, 6 months, 2 days.
Wow.
February.
It's been a long time.
It has actually been a really long time, but it's it's been nice recording with you guys again, and I'm really looking forward to this film now. I mean, I always whiz. I always
Whoa.
I always whiz. That's it. That's the one.
I always looking forward to this movie, but like after that last trailer and the scene that they released on the Ellen show of all places.
Nice.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
And I liked the first clip as well, for what it's worth. The MTV clip, the one that
Me too. It's fun.
I thought it had a lot of charm, and I thought it showed that there's just a fun character to this movie.
Yeah, it was a bit sexist for my liking, but
yeah.
Nice.
I'm sure it was.
I didn't know Joss Whedon was joining us in this podcast.
Can you imagine? Just come on to slate Jurassic World. That would be such a bad move for him. Like, even that tweet was a bad move for him.
It was such
like
a
his
weird
movies.
tweet.
Oh my god, he has sexist things in his movies too.
That's what I'm talking about. I don't know why he classified the movie from a scene. A scene doesn't classify a movie.
No, it was bad of him to do that.
Yeah,
to
characters have flaws. That's the point. That's what makes movies interesting. That's what I don't really understand what he was getting at. Like, it was a 1.5 minute long scene. He classified a movie sexist from character interactions that happened for 1.5 minutes. I mean, it's like does he spend time in the real world? Because people like this exist, and there wasn't anything offensive about it. I just...
No.
I mean... Could the movie come out and could it be sexist? It could happen. I mean, I don't think it's going to happen, but it could happen. It's just...
No, Bryce Dallas Howard's going to kick a lot of ass in this movie.
Yeah, exactly.
I just
don't know what the hell he was going on about. I have no idea. It's just like, it was kind of like he's kind of lost a little bit of his argumentative powers in the future because he just kind of... I don't know, he jumped the gun on that one, and now it's a little bit like, dude, do you know what you're talking about, or are you just looking to pick a fight with anything?
I lost a bit of respect for him. Not because he's, like, defending women stuff. I love women. They're the best. But he blew his load too early.
Yeah,
I lost respect for him as well.
Call out shit when it's sexist, for sure. But, I mean, I don't think that he had that. I don't think he was in any position to do it at that time with a clip. And especially as a filmmaker who knows that there's always more to the story, he should have known way better than to do that. So, yeah, man, am I still going to see his movies? Yeah. Am I still going to love Firefly? Absolutely. But
yeah.
I don't like Firefly. Fuck that show. It's so overrated.
And you like Jurassic Park 3, huh?
Oh, I'm sorry, listeners. Don't hate me, please. Don't hate me.
Round it up.
I like Buffy, though. I fucking love Buffy.
Buffy's good.
Trash.
Cabin in the Woods is amazing as well.
Yeah, it's a fun time.
Cabin in the Woods is good.
That's a great movie. No, I really like Joss Whedon. I like his movies, but yeah, it was just a bad move. When I saw that tweet, it's just like, what are you doing, man? You're bashing somebody else's movie before you've seen it. Like, you should have a bit of it's respectful on Twitter. Colin has never bashed anything publicly. From what I've seen, he's all praise for everything.
He's a class act.
Yeah, no, it was a weird choice. It just, I don't know. That was I think we're all like, dude, what the hell are you talking about?
It was just odd, but
I don't know.
Yeah, regardless. I mean, rounding up, like,
that day.
it's been an amazing past couple of months, and the competition was amazing. Thank you all for entering, and I really hope you enjoyed the competition as much as we did. Obviously, we shared all the pictures around. You go promote it. We'll retweet your, if you tweet us your cover art that you entered, we'll retweet it. We always do. We had a really great time running that. It's been fun,
and
it was a fun contest.
And a lot is coming up now. In May, we know that a lot's happening. On May 1st is the official day that the Hasbro toys should be showing up in stores. at least at Toys R Us. Target's starting to get some of the Hasbro toys in. Jada's May 1st as well for the release date. We know Barbasol's got big things planned for May. And we know that because I found Jurassic World cans, but I wasn't the first one. Like, a bunch of people found Jurassic World themed Barbasol. And then
Barbasol have been pretty amazing on Twitter. They've been tweeting some pretty amazing things about May. So we're going to see some stuff from them.
Yeah, well,
#1 fans.
So you gotta step up your game if you want to be our #1 fan. Like,
and there's probably more things coming. Honestly, there's just I don't know. That's what's exciting. Oh, can we talk about the fact that the practical gyrosphere looked really cool? Like, that's all we have to say. The practical gyrosphere.
Yes, it looked cool.
The practical gyrosphere looked pretty cool. We're gonna have a lot to cover in the near future. Is basically what I'm saying. So stay tuned. And guys, let's just make sure our schedules align.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's been a really busy past couple of months for me. Like, I was shooting a music video and stuff. And
school's
it just occupied all my times. You guys have been busy with school, and Asees especially, you've got exams and stuff.
Yeah, you've got...
It just hasn't aligned, and we've really wanted to do the podcast, but and up until February, we were doing one every 2 weeks. You know, we were doing really well with it. It's just hard. It really is hard, you know, when you've got so much else going on. Like, I know everyone does. People work, you know, that's what we do. There's running the website, because we run the website.
If we were in the same
the
time
articles.
zone, it wouldn't really be a problem.
Yeah, on top of that as well.
Like if we were in the
it's easy
same
for
time
Chris
zone,
and I, but yeah.
I mean, it'd be a lot easier to sync up our time. Like, if, you know, like, it's 11:30 in the morning here. And
yep, same here.
And Jack, it's like 5:30?
4:30. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
I was lucky. I had the afternoon off today, and you guys had the morning off. Like, it kind of worked out. I think that's kind of what we need to gamble for, like, when we record in the future.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But I think that's generally how we did it anyway. If not, it was either really late for you guys or really early for me. But most of the time, I was early if I was at work. You know. So.
Yeah, I mean, like, and that's the thing. Sometimes, I mean,
I was up at I was up at 5 a.m. this morning for work.
Yeah.
And, you guys were online. It was really weird. I'd been like, right, see you in the morning, guys. Like, blah blah blah.
Yeah, then we start. Then we just start chatting. Like, it feels like the never-ending day. Like, as soon as I'm like, shit, he went to sleep a few hours ago, and I'm still talking to him. Like, I was just messaging
weird,
with him.
Yeah, it is odd, man, and especially like waking up and you guys are still having an active discussion, and then usually when I wake up at like 8 or whatever, you guys are gone.
Yeah,
we have some late nights.
It's like
it's
6 hours before I hear from anyone. I send you like chunks of info. I'm like, oh, there's this, and then there's this, and there's this, and then
funny.
I sit there for hours.
A lot of times I check my phone while I'm sleeping, and I'll look at it, read it, and then go right back to sleep. So that's like why you'll get like a read by notification from me, and then like nothing for hours later. Like, I'm either busy,
being a dick.
I'm either busy
my fucking
or
things.
asleep. Like, I'll just like look at it and be like, cool, and then just like go right back to sleep.
Really, I can't do that, man. Once I'm asleep, I'm out cold until like the alarm has gone off 20 times or something. I'm a really heavy sleeper.
It depends on the situation. I can sleep through a lot, but I've also trained myself. So, like, if I hear, like, on my phone, I can sleep through Twitter notifications. I can sleep through Facebook messages. If I hear a slew of Twitter notifications at the same time as Facebook notifications, I'll wake up because I assume news is breaking. And then when there's no news breaking, I go right back to sleep. Because, like, if I hear my phone going off, I hear the certain sounds that mean, like, oh, there's something. I'm like, do I have to cover something for the website? I'm like, nope. Alright, good night. And I'll just go right back to sleep.
Yeah.
Yo, guys, I just made a cool audio blip thing with my voice, and it looks like Isla Nublar. I'm fucking sending that to you guys.
What?
That's the dream right there. That's the fucking dream.
Asees, it's early to be drinking.
Nublar, there we go.
What? You've made an audio... Oh, you mean like,
Like my fucking voice. I made a weird sound, and I got Nublar, so...
Wait,
that's a sign for something.
What? I don't understand what you're saying.
I kind of understand what you mean.
It's weird. I'll tweet this, people. Follow me at Asees Man.
No, don't follow him.
No, fucking don't follow me. Follow Asees Woman. Don't follow Jen.
Asees, I'm going to ask you publicly right now.
Why do you have two Twitters?
Yes. Why do you have two
See,
Twitters?
I don't know, man. I'm gonna
Two
try to shut
active
down
ones.
the other one.
Two active ones as well.
No, I don't really use my Asees Sandu one anymore.
like-
So follow me at Asees Man.
I could never
that's
figure it
cooler.
out because like you would like tweet something from one and then favorite it from the other and then like finish the conversation on the other one. And I'm like, I don't know.
I do that. But what the fuck's, I got too confused at one point. I'm like, this is too much. I don't know how to shut down the other one without losing.
Yeah, you don't want to lose
I have all my
the tweets,
friends
but,
in that one,
but
too, though.
I
I don't
always
know.
see you from different accounts.
Yeah, I'm like,
I never use
know-
that one anymore, guys. My last tweet was what, 4
Are you
days
sure?
ago.
Like you're maybe not logged in on your phone or
4
something?
days
'Cause
ago.
I always see it.
He doesn't use
No,
it
man, my
anymore.
last
Do
tweet
you
was
hear
4
that?
days ago.
He doesn't use it anymore. His last tweet was 4 days ago. Oh man, it's been a while.
All right,
He doesn't
don't
use
follow
it
Asees
anymore,
Sandu,
guys.
follow Asees Man. That's the fucking moral of the story on that one. Jesus.
Asees Man. Okay,
It's
that's
not-
I think
okay,
that's
wait,
the one I put
Did we
in the
fix
podcast.
It? Wait. Go to JurassicWorld.org. Hold on.
Oh no, this is problematic.
Okay, go to about, like our about page.
Yeah,
Okay.
is it the old one?
Oh, hold on.
Jurassic Park 14. That's not even your account anymore. You changed it.
Oh my god,
Click
change
it.
that, kids.
Click it.
What is this?
Oh my
What is
fuck.
this?
is so
Look
at the
embarrassing.
pictures.
Jesus.
It's
like a
been
public
this
shaming.
for
Stop this.
months.
Guys, go follow Asees. Twitter.com/Jurassic Park 14.
Fuck off.
It's been like this
Jesus.
for months and I haven't said anything.
Oh,
is
Chris,
this,
you piece of
man?
shit.
What? Dude, you gotta tell me if the website.
I forgot until right now.
I don't check the about page much.
Oh
man.
my god, I haven't checked until right now.
What a mess.
Map_index.
Like, is the person a Jurassic Park fan or did they accidentally get Jurassic Park 14?
How do you accidentally get Jurassic
I don't
Park
know, but they're
14?
tweeting
Fuck.
in like.
Stop this. I don't know.
Russian
I have no
or-
explanation.
2 hours
for this.
ago was their last tweet.
Yeah, they're
What
like
does it say?
they're like an active account. They've got 561 followers, probably because everyone thinks they're you.
Just
Revealing
actually,
in
you guys
this
fucking with me
fight.
right now? What?
Oh, dude, that top tweet, the one that they did 2 hours ago, the translation is revealing in his flight, flowered umbrella.
Oh my.
Asees, what are you talking
Yeah,
about, bro?
Asees, and like, what's up with
What?
your picture, man? Is
map index.
is that like a family member? Is your picture
what the
your
hell?
sister? You know,
No, that's not
friend?
me, guys.
It's the same picture of a dog over and over as well in the photos and
Yeah,
videos.
there's a
It's just
lot
the
of-
same picture.
Really? Are you guys seriously? Are you guys messing around here or not? This is a
Go
real
on
thing,
it,
right?
man. Jurassic Park 14. Your
It's a
old
cute dog
account.
though. That's not
It is-
Arya. That's not even fucking me.
No, that's you. That
I want to read out. I want to
Yeah, I'm a
translate
woman
some
now.
more of these tweets.
you're
These are-
very pretty.
Yeah, you're a pretty girl, Asees. Even with
Well,
bare shoulders.
I focus on my looks a lot, so thank you. I appreciate the.
Vivid. Barbed. I'm reading out tweets. Fish Lovili not only drank the poison.
Well,
That's depressing.
we've all been there.
Asees, you crazy, man. And then this is not ringing, but...
We're keeping this all in the podcast. It's fucking gold.
And without you. Asees, why do you have 3 accounts? That's the real question.
Yeah, I thought
Hang
2
on,
was
wait.
a lot.
Jurassic
All this
Park
was
14
achieved largely thanks to the advice and... It's a great tweet, man.
It's not my fucking tweet, guys. Some listeners will be listening to this and be like, Jurassic Park 14. Alright, Cease it is. They're not going to listen to me. They're not going to believe me. I'm a Cease man now.
No.
M-A-N, man.
Oh,
I'm a man
He's a man.
now.
I'm a man.
I'm a big boy.
I'm a man now, guys.
I'm not map index anymore. What is that map _index?
I don't
What's
know.
that?
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Somebody has been riding off the Jurassic World. People just think, like, people probably go, like, listen to our podcast, and they're like, okay, let's see how I follow Asees. They're like, okay. They're like, man, Asees has a weird-ass Twitter.
Wow, okay, let's
And he
fucking
loves
change that
JP3.
Jurassic Park 14. Okay, I don't want to... Oh.
Well, which one do we use? The one that you tweeted from today, or the one you tweeted from only 4 days ago? Because you don't use it anymore, guys.
Oh my god, let's just go with the Cease, man. Alright, I'm deleting that second account. Alright, there you go. How do you delete this now?
I don't know.
No, don't delete it, 'cause you got some good stuff on there.
Yeah.
On my what?
Keep your memories. And just, like,
Oh,
I don't
my
know.
Sandu?
Just stop using the account.
Put your profile, like, make your, like, you know how you can pin a tweet? Just make your pinned
Yeah.
tweet be like, follow me on, and then...
Oh.
Asees, how did you? If you don't use the account, how did you retweet all the Jurassic World stuff that we?
That's all I do now. That's all I do on that other. Wait, I'm fucking lost. Hang on. So which account are we talking about here?
I don't know.
See, Sandu is the one I just have for like the personal friends, I guess.
Okay, so you do have reasons for different.
Yeah, but I don't use it anymore. That's like, I use it every couple days.
Friends,
oh, look, cool. Retweet this. Show people.
If they're personal friends, why not just talk to them in personal ways, not through Twitter?
Oh wow, Chris, good on you, man. That's like, what's happening?
Give him hell. Give him hell.
Oh man.
My god.
All I'm saying is, just why do you need to tweet? Like, if it was like a work-based Twitter, if like for some reason like you need to like for your job like a Twitter that was I don't know.
Oh, you know what? Here's the thing. I made that Jurassic Park 14/Asees account at a year and a half ago when the fucking delay happened, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I was doing all the Jurassic Park shit. I didn't want to annoy my friends. Like, I'm going to make a new account for this. And then eventually the people started following it for some reason. I'm like, okay, I'll just start using this one because it's kind of popular. So, yeah.
All I know is
I guess that's what happened.
You never had your name on the other one, and like you were going by like Sandy, right? On the one.
Yeah, should I change my name? I don't know if I want to change my name to Asees, Sandy. Should I? I don't know.
You can just make it Asees, at least
I
so people know.
way.
But it's not like it's any secret. I mean, everyone knows who you are. It's like that one time you tweeted Colin Trevorrow, like from your Sandy account, and he like went out of his way to say, "You remain unspoiled, Asees." Like,
yeah, that was cool.
Like
man.
he went out of his way to be like,
number one fan of mine.
Yeah, he went out of his way to be like, I know who you are.
So,
all right, yeah, I changed it. Yeah, I've been waiting on that because I kept Sandy for a while. It was like a childhood like nickname, I guess. I don't know. I played hockey and shit, so I don't know.
You can be Sandy Asees Sandy.
I'm a Sandy Asees. Well, like fucking, I don't know.
Asees Sandy. You can like.
I think you guys have been like, you've been going hard at the Twitter insults on me for like 10 minutes now. It's impressive.
It's been something that's obviously been sitting on mine and Chris's mind for a very long time.
You should have spoken up, you bastards. Come on.
I don't know, man. I like the idea. Maybe we shouldn't have said nothing, Chris. This would have been funnier in a year's time.
Yeah, I know. Well,
when he has like four accounts.
No.
When he has 4 accounts and he's taken over the Jurassic Park 14 one again. That's his 5th account. I'm excited.
Oh, man.
So what is your? Are you gonna delete? Are you gonna keep one or delete one?
Just Asees Man is the one I want to use.
Okay, so follow him on Asees Man.
Not Jurassic Park 14 or any other bullshit.
Well, they can follow that one if they want. That does have
it's up to you. Map Index. I'm sure they're a
translations.
cool person. Cool dog.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, cool.
They're
Shout out to Map_Index.
Or
that's
other number one
that's
fan.
that's some illegal activity. If they've taken your
On
Twitter,
Isla Sorna or Isla. What the fuck?
Sona.
So there it is.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, we've been dissing on you for the past 10 minutes. So
Yeah.
let's
Quite
end the
good.
podcast. Well, we're ending on a high. So
Very much so.
no, it's been a nice podcast. It's been nice catching up with you guys properly again, and we'll have to do this again sometime.
If we do this
We will.
more often, what the beautiful part is we'll be able to talk more candidly about the different things. Because when we do this now, we had to talk about like 20 different subjects, so we were on a schedule. We couldn't just like open up on one subject.
Yeah, we couldn't sort of just like open discussion and
Yeah,
let it.
like this.
We did have some guidelines, but Asees is there primarily for segues. That's the
Yeah.
That's my goal, guys. I have no input, anything else. Just fucking _segue man. That'll be my next Twitter
Segue.
account,
Do
Segue
it.
man.
a cease segue.
It's literally just segues which have no context. That's all you tweet.
Yeah, and
It's
they're
just
all
segues.
terrible trash. So there
You're
you
just
go.
like, speaking of this, like that. All your tweets
shit.
are like that.
That's
Please
not a
do
bad
that,
idea
Asees.
though. I might do that.
Just write them down, and then if you ever need them,
Speaking
a
of
database.
trash, don't forget to delete the parts that we need to delete.
right.
cheers for yeah. I have to listen through the whole thing anyway because I check levels and stuff.
Ooh,
so,
that's
yeah.
painful. That is painful.
Oh, I made Sorna again. No, I made Nublar again. I don't know what sound that is, but I made it again. So
What are you talking about? Dude,
you know,
what are you
on the fuck
talking
on Audacity? What
What do you mean you made
Audacity.
you mean you made the you made the shape of Nublar?
Yeah.
I
What else? I tweeted it to you, bum.
You made Nublar.
What a mess! Oh my god.
Oh my god. I'm like, what the fuck are you... I made Nublar. Like, you mean you said the word Nublar? Yeah, I can do that also.
I made Nublar.
Oh my god.
Isla Nubar.
Oh
shit.
Sonar.
Let's cut this off, guys. Let's get out of here.
Let's go to Isla Sonar.
Alright, guys.
They're terrible people.
Yes. Alright, that's been a fun episode 14. Okay.
Episode 14, Jurassic Park 14. Coincidence? I think not.
It's meant to be.
That's the segue king right there.
Man.
Very nice, guys. It's been nice speaking to you. If you like the podcast, give us a comment, share and like, blah, 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 blah. Jurassic fan gear and famous IDs. Check our website, JurassicWorld.org. And be sure to, check our website and Twitter for all the latest news. Jurassic Park 4 IV.
Jurassic Park IV.
Jurassic Park IV, Jurassic Park 4.
JPIV, boys.
The one that doesn't report the fake news.
Shots fired.
Shots fired and ending on a high again.
But there are a lot of really great Jurassic Park fan sites out there. Like, I couldn't even name them all right now, but I mean, like,
JurassicWorld.org.
JurassicWorld.org, Jurassic June, like, the sci-fi site. There's a lot of great places out there.
Yeah, there are. JP Forever as well, the Jurassic Cast guys.
Jurassic Cast, funny guys.
There's so many. I just tweeted this the other night, but I would love to see Jurassic World the first time with just everyone from Twitter. That would be the coolest thing.
Yeah.
Well, that's what would be awesome if Universal.
A fan screening.
If Universal could do that, it would be insane. Get the fans together.
If Universal
we don't really have any other means.
Hell, if Universal could get us three together, that would be amazing.
Universal, please,
Universal. We know you're our number one fans. Screw Barbasol. Throw them in the trash. It's all about Universal, our number one fan. No, I love Barbasol as well.
Yeah,
Barbasol, please.
I love Barbasol. I'm not sure if Barbasol loves me because I don't shave much, but.
You shave your beard. It looks unnatural, man. Get that beard back on your face.
It grows so fast. It's not.
Thank God.
It grows so fast. It'll be back.
I'm jealous.
Although I do need a haircut, and my face will look more natural with no beard and no hair. Well, I mean, some hair, just not as much hair.
All right. Speaking of going, let's go.
Speaking of getting hairy,
Harry Potter? I don't know.
Yeah. Speaking of prickly beards,
making what's that film? It's I'm gonna make a tree and get out of here or something. I'm gonna make
what the fuck? What are you talking about, Jack?
Hold on.
Asees, when you get angry, you sound just like Trailer Park Boys. Have you ever watched that? You fucking do, man. What are you talking about, man? Yeah, you do.
That's the best thing I've ever heard. I'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah, no, it is.
Oh my god!
It's such a stoner movie, though. Those fucking Trailer Park Boys.
I love Trailer Park Boys, man. It's so funny.
I'm kind of a hick, right?
They are so dumb. Not saying you sound dumb. It's just the accent.
I'm a hick, man. I'll take it.
No, he's just talking about the Canadian. There's just it's only when you get
something
mad
to the accent.
You don't. It's not a strong accent at all. No, fake mad. I mean, just passionate. When you get passionate, your Canadian side comes out, which means
I'm a brown white man, is what I am.
You bring your passion into your... You bring your Canadian into your passion. You bring your Canadian into your bedroom.
Wow.
It's not wrong. It's a clear sign that we need to end the podcast at any nearby.
We're talking about by the way, beardly passion. You've got a beardly passion. Hey.
Wow. I like that. Oh god, we need to end this podcast.
All right,
we have gone far.
It could get worse.
There are some new episodes of Trailer Park Boys actually on Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix picked it up.
Isn't SwearNet like them too or whatever? Was that a thing? SwearNet? Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
I guess it's different for me in Britain. You guys can't see Better Call Saul on Netflix yet, but the whole series is on there for me.
Whoa,
really?
That's fast.
But it debuts on there, so the night that you guys get it in America, it debuts on Netflix for us.
Oh, what? That's
and then you'll get it on Netflix.
Time to switch to British Netflix, I guess. There you go.
Well, it's because we're in Britain. Obviously, we don't get the channel.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That you don't get AMC. I'm surprised that they didn't get it.
Yeah, but
Jack, you're in Britain. I didn't know that.
That's why you talk funny.
Wow, Wow, shocking.
Yeah. Well, I'm not actually in Britain. I'm on an island.
island of
Lost.
Guernsey. I don't know what it's called.
Well,
try and say it. Man.
Take a few letters out, and it'll be in theme with our podcast.
What?
I don't get it.
New bar, Sorna. Never mind. God damn it, guys.
Oh shit.
Isla Sonar. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess you could take a few. It's a French word, so
maybe just
All right.
Isle of Islands.
Muerte, Isla Muerte. That's where Prime Survival was set. Muerte.
Muerte.
Isla Muerte.
Muerte.
It was one of the five
deaths.
5 deaths.
So he says. Oh, that's the line, right? So he says.
So he says.
So he says. That sounds like.
I've got to watch.
It sounds like
Lost World.
like. So he says. I don't know. Sounds like.
I think I'm gonna watch Lost World tonight and just fucking tear it apart.
Oh no!
See,
Kidding.
if us three ever meet up, and when we meet up,
yeah,
because
gonna
that's
happen.
happening. We've got to sit down. We've got to watch all the Jurassic Park films, and we've got to make Asees love Lost World.
I just don't like it.
You
It's
need to
fucking
love
boring
this.
as shit.
It's we're gonna brainwash you, man. It's gonna be like Clockwork Orange. We're gonna have you tied up. And you're gonna be watching Lost World.
Do we like?
There's some kinky shit going on. I'm scared.
Do we like pump him full of like things that make him happy when he's watching the Lost World and like just like?
Well, Trailer Park Boys, man. We'll just make him smoke.
Oh, okay. And then, but what do we do when we watch
man.
Jurassic Park 3? Do we like whip him or something? Like, do we just like use like torture?
We
techniques?
associate
like
all the bad parts of Jurassic Park 3
like,
with a whip.
Yeah, just
Wow.
like get like little needle pricks. Just like everything that you can imagine. Anything you can do to torture somebody. Oh god,
Shit.
this is horrible.
Yeah, we're just ripping into Asees again. I love Asees. I really missed him on the analysis we did.
I know.
Come on,
really,
guys.
Think
No, it's I'm the whipping boy. It was gonna happen eventually. I've fallen into that role.
no.
Every podcast has it. I'm honored to take
No,
that
you're
role.
the Segway boy.
No, we just want you to not like Jurassic Park 3 as much.
That's all it
We
is.
just want to torture you.
I
and not
love
like
Jurassic Park 3.
We just want to torture
Yeah,
you
no.
into disliking it.
Let's-
That's like any good friend.
Oh, come on, guys. I appreciate that, but
You've
fun.
got a beautiful dog, and
Yeah, you do have a beautiful dog.
listen,
Arya
Arya
is
will
the
protect me.
sweetest thing.
She gets up in people's faces if they get too close to me. It's kind of weird.
all dogs
Really?
Yeah,
love
she
me.
fucking gets. Yeah, she fucking loves me, man. It's intense. It's intense.
It's weird
I
though.
respect
Oh,
that.
she's so sweet though.
Yeah, she can. She has a bite. She can bite.
Really? Is she kind of the kind of dog that's like play if she plays with you, it's like playful bites or
No. Like if you get too close to me, she starts getting a bit aggressive and like it's like okay, back the fuck off. You know.
That must
Really?
be difficult
Yeah.
for like.
That's kind of
Is that difficult for like the girls that you bring back to your place?
It's happened before.
But like that's kind of uncommon of the retriever breed.
Yeah,
You know-
she just doesn't want other. It's only with females, like my dude friends. It's fine, but when like a lady comes to the house, she's like, "Okay, step off, bitch."
Is she?
She's your lady, man.
Arya's my fucking child, man. She'll protect me.
Is she pure retriever?
Yeah,
Okay.
She's Canadian retriever, right? Because
American, I think it's like American line or something. They're all. She's more red than
dark.
golden.
She's dark. Eh?
Yeah.
She's red.
She's
Yeah. What are we doing? It's a dog podcast.
Dogcast.
We're just talking.
JurassicWorld.org Dogcast.
Yeah, Jurassic
It's a
World
spin-off
dog.
podcast.
Let's end this podcast
Yes,
appropriately
finally,
because we've tried and all we've done is abused Asees.
Yeah, no.
It's-
Asees, we don't want to
Yeah.
abuse you.
No, we love you, man.
Yeah.
Just be careful, man. Arya will she'll fuck you up. So be careful.
No, I mean,
I can't wait to meet her.
Yeah,
Are you-
fucking
are you-
come over, man. Hurry up,
Are
get
you-
over here.
I want to, man. Where?
yeah, guys, you just got to bring her to the U.S. until I get. Oh, I'll work on getting my passport.
Chris, you live like 10 minutes away from me.
I know.
Chris.
I could walk there practically.
You
Chris,
could, man.
Get
You're
your
fucking so
passport,
close.
man.
I know.
Get your passport.
I really should
'cause
get my
we'll-
passport. Everyone's been
We
getting
gotta
on me.
we gotta do it. We gotta do a live podcast.
I almost drove up to Canada over the summer and wound up in there if I had my passport. It's a good thing I didn't do that. Long story there. Anyways, that was like Niagara Falls is fun.
That's fucking like 5 hours from my house. You bum.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
over
I
next
was
time.
so close. How's this?
We get
I'll
some
get
fucking
it.
bevs going in podcast.
I'll get this, and I'll drive up there, and we'll just like. I should just like collect a bunch of Jurassic Park fans along the way. If they have a
That'd be
podcast.
scary because
Dude.
my house is big, so we'll make it work. We'll make it work.
I'll bring tents. You've got woods by you, right? Remember that one time you thought you were being chased by coyotes?
No, like that fucking happened, man. Like the other day, I saw a coyote walk down the road, and I was like, "Oh shit, Arya's outside!" So I fucking hustled and got her back inside.
Coyotes.
Scary
are fun.
things, man.
They're cute.
No, they're scary.
Have you ever been around a
I think
grizzly
I
bear?
can fuck it up though.
Have you ever Have you ever been near a grizzly bear?
Like a safari thing, yeah.
Okay, I mean I've been in the wild.
Fuck no.
Yeah, I've been so.
I don't want to die.
No, they're not. They're beautiful animals. They're not.
You're insane. That thing comes like fucking swipes at you. You're broken in half. It's
Well,
game
yeah,
over, man.
that's true. But they didn't charge me. I don't know. I'm
Oh,
alive.
it's fucking terrible.
Yeah, but
Moose.
they say
moose are more
naturally
dangerous.
they don't. It's all bluff charges.
I've been
like,
chased. I've been chased by a bull moose. That was scary as fuck.
Yeah, we have those here, so be
Yeah,
careful.
moose
about
are scary. I'll say moose are scary. Bears, no.
They'll fuck your shit up, man.
No, yeah. You have more people are killed by moose every year than they are by bears.
It's a real threat around here. You can hit them when you're driving too. It's fucking
Yeah,
scary.
no, I mean they're like hitting a wall. People die, but no, they're aggressive. Especially, I came across a mother and her calf once by accident.
You don't want to do that.
Yeah, well, once I was there, I really couldn't do anything but take pictures. But it was an accident.
Do you carry like a gun on you when you're in the forest? Because I know you leave your house and just explore.
Nah,
It's fucking dangerous, dude.
nah, I don't know. I'm lucky.
All right, well, I guess.
Chris, I'll fly to PA
Uh huh.
and then we'll drive up to Asees.
We could do that.
That's
Let's
a
do it, man.
cool idea. Hang on.
Hey, Jack, I'm coming to the fucking UK this summer, anyways.
Yeah, dude.
Why doesn't
when
Chris
are you
come
here,
over?
man? When are you here?
June.
Jaloon.
Okay.
It's July or June. I don't know. I think
Whoa,
sister's
wait, you're
coming too,
gonna
but she's
be
gonna do her
there
own
in
thing.
June? Like that's like in a month and a half.
Yeah, it's either June or July. I don't remember the dates.
Yeah, there's no way in hell that I can end up being in the UK at the same time.
Fuck.
Yeah, but Chris, Asees, get me some dates, man, so I can make sure I'm actually on mainland England.
For sure.
Maybe he doesn't want to because of all the Jurassic World 3 dissing.
Maybe it could be. Would it be Pittsburgh International Airport, Chris?
Yeah, Pittsburgh International.
Let's just look at what, just like October. Let's just see.
October.
I'm just testing a date. I'm not.
All right.
You have to
Fucking
put one
cold
in.
in October.
All right.
I don't want to go outside in October. I don't want to leave my house.
You live in Canada. You
Oh,
should be
man,
used
that
to
is
it, man.
Oh, here we
No,
go.
it's
here
not
we
a
go.
thing.
These are not as expensive as I thought they would be.
What are the
How much?
prices like?
Well, the so far it's still searching other. Oh, 585 quid.
Ooh,
Return.
for there and back, or just like one way?
Return, yeah, there and back.
Oh, that's not
for
bad.
For me to fly to Pittsburgh,
That's decent.
and that's one stop as well. I'd stop in Newark and then.
The good news
go
is
to-
if you
It's
did
a
that,
sketchy place.
the good news is if you did that, you wouldn't have to worry about housing, like if you came to Pittsburgh, and then. Yeah, we should do this.
I actually think we should at some point in
No,
time.
no doubt.
If 585 quid, I can get a ticket for flying with United Airlines to
And then we-
Newark.
I'll toss some cash too to help you guys get down here.
And
and then we go to Asees' mansion.
and his Canadian mansion. Oh, and then we just tour across Canada and then the United States in a giant road trip, visiting Jurassic World fans.
Fucking hell! Let's
Dude,
go
this
see
is
Justin.
a fucking
Where's
movie.
he?
This is a movie. This is documentary shit.
Yeah,
Jack, fucking direct this. You're a director. Chris, you're a writer. Write this.
let's do it, man.
I'm a sexy brown man. I'll star in it. There you go.
You could get your Jurassic Park 14 girl in.
Map index. Yeah, we'll get her. And her dogs.
Is she your number one fan?
Aria's coming with us though.
No doubt.
Is she your number one?
She goes
Twitter
wherever I
fan?
go.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, now
that's
fucking
a
hell,
podcast.
We gotta end this now. I gotta go.
We gotta end this. All right, farewell, guys.
All right,
It's
good
been
talking.
nice speaking with you.
All right.
Well, thank you for listening, everybody.
Happy
Romance Day. Bye, kids.
I was just gonna end it on happy.